Hello, good evening. How are you? I'm also good. Thanks for asking. Are you a student or are you working? You are a student. Which department are you studying? Technical, non technical? Technical. Okay. Then which year are you studying? Second year. What is your branch name? Computer science. Okay. Are you studying in diploma, BTech, and MTech, or what else? BTech. Okay. Are you studying in your state or are you studying in different state in India? Okay. You are studying in your state. How far from your college to home? Or do you stay in hostel? Okay, you stay in hostel. Then how is going on your hostel life? Means inside campus, do you feel safe to stay there or do you want to stay outside of hostel? Okay, you feel safe inside the hostel, right? Okay, how many students in your batch? 60. Okay, any girls is studying in there? Okay, how many girls study with you? 20. Around 20. Okay, so nice. Then what your future plan? Okay, you tell me, do you want to enhance your English speaking or do you want to just interact with the co-learning? You want to enhance your English speaking. Do you talk with anyone at school campus in English? Do you talk with your professor? Do you talk with your friends inside campus, outside the campus? No. Okay, that's why you want to enhance your English speaking. Okay, what kind of activity do you take to enhance your English speaking? Okay, okay, I repeat once again. What kind of activity do you take to enhance your English speaking? Means, language has four pillars: LSRW: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Do you follow it? Or do you take different technique? Because it is depend upon person to person. People, they don't follow LSRW, they take different technique on their way, right? That's why I asked you, what kind of activity do you take to enhance your English speaking? Because you are a language learner, I am also language learner, then it is a better we discuss. Okay, you watch YouTube video. Okay, which YouTuber do you follow? Because it has so many YouTuber. If you want to enhance your English speaking, then do you have any particular YouTuber and you follow his YouTube and you learn from them, or do you watch all type of YouTube video? Okay, you watch all type of YouTube video, right? Yeah, it is depend upon, but some learner, what they do, they only follow particular one YouTuber and they learn from them, and they know about all kind of language. Yeah, because if you follow different YouTuber, that is also better. Even though you see, in this day we can learn easily language due to internet, due to Android phone, due to digital era, right? Because right now you are also language learner, I am also language learner. This platform is a small platform, right? Then we don't want to request someone to talk with them in English, right? Because we have a dignity, we have a self esteem. if you request your friend, I want to practice with you in English language, and your friend refuse to practice with you, then you feel demotivated, right? Because you have a goal, you have a ambition, vision, destination. That's why we want to enhance our English speaking. We don't have language partner, we don't get atmosphere to speak good English, right? That's why we practice in this kind of free platform. If your friend refuse to practice English language, then you feel demotivated, right? Then we don't request anyone. If someone request you to practice, then you can practice. Otherwise, maximum people, they don't want to practice physical person, right? Then it is a better if you come online, you get any kind of language learner and you interact with them. If we practice with new language learner, then we know their technique and formula, and we know their so many platform and their culture, their food, their clothes, their geographically, their historical place, everything, right? You can discuss any kind of matter, any historical place, or any kind of about their state, how it's going on politics, their education, everything you can discuss, any business matter, right? Then if we practice with new language learner, then it is a good, it is a plus point. We can enter, that person want to know about you, that person want to know about your state, your culture, your food, everything. If they want to like your mode of talking, definitely they ask and they talk with you long time, right? Then it is a better. But some language learner, they want to discuss topic because they are language learner, and they want to talk topic. Because if we take topic or if we discuss any topic, then we get our fluency. At least we get chance to 10 to 15 minutes to deliver our speech or share our thought and convey our message in front of that person with whom we interact, right? And because we can train our mind, and speaking comes by speaking. If we practice regularly, daily basis, 10 to 20 minutes per day, then definitely we enhance our fluency, and definitely we build our confidence simultaneously, direct, indirect, indirect, right? Or conscious, unconsciously. That's why first of all we have to focus and we have to practice 50-50%. If you speak confidently, definitely you enhance your fluency. Sometimes what happen, who has good means fluency, but they have a low confidence, right? And with whom we interact, that person speak fluently, then immediately we lose our confidence in front of fluent speaker. That's why we have to focus fluency 50% and confidence also 50%. If you make mistake, doesn't matter. If you don't have confidence, you cannot speak in front of anyone. Confidence also required. With whom we interact, with whom we talk, that person is a fluent speaker, we should not worry about that fluent speaker, right? We always speak like a confidently, then we can keep on touching our fluency and we can speak good English. Or if you lose your confidence while interact with others, if you think that person speak like a native speaker, that person accent, that person sound is so excellent, I cannot speak like him or her, how can I interact that person, then you demotivate yourself and you lose your confidence in front of that time. That's why we have to learn how to be confident with whom we interact, fluent speaker, beginner, advanced speaker, right? We have to focus also confidence, we have to speak also, we have to practice also fluency. Then what kind of miss practice do you do daily? Because right now we are talking each other, that is also one type of practice. It is a small platform because we have a big purpose. Then definitely we practice, right? Because unknown people, if we practice, if we make mistake while interacting with them, then we don't worry about it, right? I don't know you, you don't know me personally. Then we if you demotivate me, then I don't worry about it because I don't know you personally. I'm a language learner, definitely I can make mistake, it is not my mother tongue, right? Then we have to train our mind also this kind of motivation. Motivation also one important vital part of English learning journey, right? If you meet so many language learner, fluent speaker, advanced speaker, beginner, 99% demotivate you, right? They tell you your English is not good, you speak like an Indian speaker, your tone like your mother tongue, your sound like a MTI, you have to improve, and you cannot speak correct sentence with grammar. They tell you so many things, that is a good thing. They give you feedback, we have to accept their feedback, right? That is also required. Sometimes what happen, we demotivate, we think okay I don't want to practice because I cannot improve. They evaluate according to their thought, right? They are not a language trainer or guide or mentor. They can evaluate completely, right? They evaluate according to their knowledge. They are not a examiners. You can, you don't appear any kind of IELTS exam, they are not a foreigner. What they think they tell you, we don't demotivate ourselves, we have to learn how to accept others feedback, right? That's why motivation is a required. If someone demotivated me, then I don't worry about it, I have to speak with anyone, but what they give you feedback, we have to focus that feedback also, right? Then we can learn. No one can get overnight, right? It is a language. Language is a learnable skill, anyone can learn, anyone can speak. Language doesn't require any kind of degree, percentage, any score. It is required only self motivation, determination, dedication, devotion, consistency, habit. These kind of ingredients required to enhance any language. That's why even though you see who has double degree, they cannot drive four-wheeler and truck and tractor. Right? Illiterate people, they can drive four-wheeler, truck and tractor. It is a skill. Language learning is a skill. It is a learnable skill. Right? That's why if language equal language is just equal to driving and swimming. If you want to learn how to driving, you have to sit on the driver's seat. If you want to learn how to swimming, you have to jump into pond, you have to jump into water, you have to practice. And theory 20% required theory, 80% required practice, 20% required classroom means learning, 80% required outside of classroom. Because if you join any kind of coaching center, teacher, guide, or they will take means they will decide what they teach you, right? And they 80% get chance to speak, you get 20% chance to speak. Because if you have query, then you ask them, and you get a 5% practice inside classroom. Because teacher 1 student 50, right? And teacher means divided part to part to practice. They never focus only one student to practice 1 hour with teacher, right? 50 student 1 hour, they equal to give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes and 15 minutes, to speak. That's why inside classroom 20% required, outside 80% required. That's why even though you see who joined any language institute, they practice outside lots. That's why they become a good speaker. Because if you join any language institute, you get a teacher during your class. It has a schedule, time schedule, limit. Out of limit, you cannot talk with the teacher, right? That's why if you interact with any language learner freely, then you talk so many things: life journey, personal life, professional life, any incident, any accident, anything you can talk. And you can enhance your English speaking. How much you practice, it is depend upon you. If you invest 1 hour per day with language, within short period you become a fluent speaker. Anyone become a fluent speaker, not only you. I also, I believe, how did I do hard work, right? Even though you see who are good speaker, they are also practicing, right? And they would have done also practiced before, still they are practicing. Because if we never practice regularly 10 to 20 minutes, then we may lose our fluency and confidence. That's why we have to talk with anyone 10 to 20 minutes daily per day. Then we can keep on touching English, our fluency and confidence. And we have to do also focus also LSRW daily. We have to invest 10 minutes or 20 minutes per day, then we become a good speaker. Otherwise I don't think they can speak good English within short period. Language always takes time. It is a true. People they tell I can speak within 30 days, 1 month. It is not possible. Right now we are talking each other. It is a survival language. I asked you where are you from, what do you do, what's your name, what your future plan, what you like or dislike, do you like reading books or not. This kind of anyone can they speak. Small kids also they can ask this question, right? Communication is different. Communication is an art. If you influence the crowd, people ready to listen your words, and they eager to wait what is next, right? Because you attract towards the public crowd, right? Because you have a weight on your words, then they ready to listen your speech in front of stage, right? And if you go to stage and you deliver your speech, they listen carefully what next, what you want to means deliver your speech, what you convey your message, and that message what people get profit or benefit, what's you convey your information. That's why people they eager to listen to you. That is called communication. That's why communication is an art. That is a different part. If you have a deep knowledge about particular subject, then you can go to stage and you can deliver your speech and you influence the crowd and you attract the crowd, and they you spread your message and you convey your information through your speech. They ready to listen, right? And they get benefit through your speech, and they solve their problem, right? That is called communication. Communication is a art. that that is a different level. Who has means deep knowledge about that particular any kind of subject or any kind of knowledge, they can deliver any speech. Otherwise right now we are talking each other, discuss each other means language, right? Because we are language learner. What about you means what you think. And anyone can learn itself also, but it will take time. Because even though you see people learner, language learner, they practiced in front of mirror. But this day digital era, we don't want to practice in front of mirror, because if we make mistake, who correct our mistake, right? That's why we don't want to practice in front of mirror. A mirror practice if you want to appear in a competitive exam, that is a good, because you introduce yourself. My name is Rohit, I am from Maharashtra, I completed my degree in BTech computer science, means I'm 22 years old, I have two siblings. This kind of, I like reading books. That is the introduction part. You can practice and you see yourself, your gesture, body movement, how your eye contact, how is it, right? And how your gesture, posture, how you sit in front of examiner. Then that is a good, because you can see yourself and you evaluate your equipment and you can improve. But language practice, if we practice with human being, then they listen and they appreciate us, they give feedback, then we means, we get mm, uh, what can I tell, I means we generate our willpower to enhance our English speaking. Someone give you feedback, you are a good speaker, you speak splendid, and you have a good fluency, you are speaking remarkable, outstanding, excellent, fluently, splendid. This kind of someone give you feedback, then you want to speak with so many language learner, and you want to learn also language, and you want to enhance your vocabulary, grammar, everything. And vocabulary, grammar are backbone of language. We have to focus also this kind of part. Not only if we interact with someone, then we ask what's your name, where are you from, that is not enough. We have to focus also grammar, right? What about your opinion? Right now, you tell about your opinion.